Right, so in this video I'm going to talk about why recovery is important. And in my opinion, I think it's a lot more important than training. When we look at Instagram and all the social media and things like that, what is often glamorized is the training, the interval sessions, the heavyweight sessions, the heavy high rock sessions and all that good stuff. But for that to be sustainable and for us to sustain that intensity, we need to be on the ball when it comes to recovery. And to put this in perspective, top high rocks athletes train 15 hours per week, which is a lot. And if their recovery strategy is not on point, it's not going to be sustainable. And the best way to think about this is like a house, in a way. But all our training will crumble like this house would if it's not built on a solid foundation. And in this analogy, the solid foundation here is our rest, food and sleep. 3 pillars. And if these 3 pillars are not on point, the house won't last very long. The same with training. And when it comes to this, and I'll elaborate on this in a few more slides. But another great way to think about this is to think of our body as a jug. And for us to constantly, we need to replenish this. We need to make sure we take our nutrition on board. We need to make sure we're getting the right amount of sleep so our body repairs itself. We need to make sure we're taking our rest as well to make sure that our body, and if we don't, it's going to lead to injuries and loss of muscle mass. We're just going to feel absolutely drained as well when it comes to performance. We just won't be able to output. And then it's also going to lead to illness as well. If we keep breaking our body down without recovering it effectively, we're going to be like this lad here. We're going to be falling sick. We're not going to be able to sleep because we're going to be overtired, and we're just going to burn ourselves out. Where on the flip side, if we get the right amount of sleep, it's going to help us build up strength, build up our muscle mass. Again, if we get the right amount of sleep and rest as well, it's going to lead to increases in our fitness performance as well. We're naturally going to get fitter because the body has time to adapt. And the same with food as well. If we take the right food, it's going to let the body recuperate and repair itself, leading to better overall athlete performance. Practice. 4 ways I have labeled there. The first one is sleep. If we're training at intensity, or if we're training more than 10 hours per week, or in and around that figure, we should be aiming for at least 7 hours of sleep per night. This allows the body to repair itself after all the damage throughout the training sessions. It allows us to build back up muscle mass. It allows our nervous system to repair itself. It allows our digestive system to clear itself out. And these are all essential in helping our body recover. The second thing is training smart. And for example, with my training, I'd always have a hard day followed by an easy day and never 2 hard sessions on the bounce. And this gives the body at least 24 hours then to repair itself. And I'd always have 1 day off a week where I'd do absolutely nothing, and then this again allows the body to. In our training as well, always go for a deload week, and this gives our body a nice breather and a break as well from. And this has been massively effective for me over a longer period of time. The way I structure it in is I do 3 weeks of hard work, and then the 4th week I take a deload week and then back to it then. And then every 4 weeks blocks, I'm increasing the intensity. And this has allowed me to scale up my runs, scale up my weight training, scale up my high rocks training without burning myself out. And the 4th thing then is nutrition system. But also good quality foods as well. All foods where they play an essential part in recovery and helping our body function too. How can we actually track if our recovery is on point or if we need to recover more? And there's a few ways to do this, and our smartwatches will kind of provide all the data that's needed for this. And the best way to think about this is that when our heart speed, say 60 beats per minute, it's not going to be every beat. It's not going to be a beat every second. There's going to be a small differences, 0.2, 0.8, and the more variability in our heart rates, the better, because it means that our body is more adapted and responsive to the stress that we're putting our bodies under, therefore recovering itself. If it's low, it means our body is wearing itself out and our nervous system is under pressure. and we're not recovering as much as we should. Another good indication as well is resting heart rate. So this is our heart rate first thing in the morning when we wake up even. The lower the better, and it means that our heart is stronger. When our heart is stronger, it requires itself to beat less frequently, and it pushes more blood around the body. Whereas though if it's weaker, it needs to pump more frequently to get the right amount of blood around the body. But two of my best indications to know if you need recovery or not, or if a recovery on point, is how we perform in the gym. If you feel stronger, if you feel faster, then we're firing. We're all good to go. And if we feel good throughout the day, if we feel absolutely drained, and it's usually a sign that we need to. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully you found this useful. And to summarize, really, when it comes to recovery, make sure that we do prioritize it. Make sure that we take our deload weeks. Make sure that we recover in between our sessions. Prioritize our sleep. Prioritize nutrition. And on each one of these topics, I'm going to be going through these in more detail, both on my YouTube channel and on Instagram. If you have any questions on these topics, drop me a comment, drop me an email as well, and I'll do my best to answer. But hopefully you found this useful, and hopefully you can apply this and get the benefits from it too.